Could you introduce yourself briefly, please?
Yes, hi, my name is Max Tang. I'm from Canada, and my program is Master in Energy Management. So right now I'm studying at ESCP Europe. This is my second year in London.
Why did you choose to come and study in London?
So the reason I choose London is actually initially I applied to LSC in a master's in China Comparative Perspective. I did that in my first year because I have always been interested in the economic development of China. And after I graduated from LSC last year, I decided that my study wasn't enough apparently to get a good job that I really want. And my passion is really in the energy sector and how the economics of energy in that how's that related to China. So that's why I decided to do another master's in energy management.
Could you describe London in one word when you arrived and now?
I'll say focus. Everyone, if you walk in central London, you see the people how they walk. Is faster than anywhere else in the world probably. Maybe New York can be compared a little bit, the speed of how people walk. Everyone is trying to get somewhere as fast as possible. They're just like they're like the horses with the eye patch thing. They go go go. They don't have time for anything else. They are focused on their career, their life, and their goal. That's my initial impression. And now, well, since I moved away from central London, I'll say around here, because it's zone two right now, right? So if people pace walk a little slower, there's much more bars. People are a little more lively, I find, compared to central London in zone two.
What were your expectations before coming to London and were they fulfilled?
At first, I don't know what to expect because I'd never been to London before I came here. I came to to the UK to for tourism anything. So in my mind, it's all everything I learned from TV. The British accent, everybody speaking really fancy, very arrogant people all around. But it's very a caricature of what I expect. But I came here, my first kind of expectation on my colleague, I would say everyone's super competent, super smart, the smartest people around the world are gathering here, so I must work really hard to actually fit in. That was what I expect. Yes, definitely all these and most of my expectations are fulfilled, but people are not as arrogant as I expect, of course. It's not everything that is in the TV is true.
Did you encounter any challenges and how did you overcome them?
So I did experience a lot of challenges because, yes, indeed, my colleagues in class, the people who I did my master with, were very very competent. I had to actually try my hardest to succeed in the material they taught us.
Would you do anything differently if you could start all over again?
Um, if I were to do something differently, you said, right? I would say no. I think if you give you all, you don't have much regret that you want to redo again, because it's a new experience. You can't say that. Oh yes, now I know. Now I'll do things differently because that won't be the first experience anymore.
How do you see your professional life in London?
To be honest, professional life or finding a job in London is a huge uncertainty. It's probably the most competitive job market in the entire world because there's so many great schools. All the no, I wouldn't say the best people are gathering here, but many of the good people are here and try to get the same job as you. Like any position offered by any big companies will have thousands and thousands of applicants. So you're just one of the pebbles in all the application forms. So that is the hardest. I would say after I send over maybe 100 CVs, I get maybe 10 replies, and one of them you get an interview. That is the odds. So so if you want to get a professional career in London, you have to be not only good but lucky.
Would you have any advice for students willing to work in London?
My recommendation is not do the bare minimum. In school, in your personal life, go out, do networking as much as possible. Go to public speeches, listen to public speeches. There are many of great leaders in the industry of where you want to work, they come to London and do speeches. I think that's very enlightening about the future of your potential job. Also, try to engage to different activities around you. Be a leader. Produce something that shows that you're someone that is ready to do something challenging, and they'll see that, and by that I get more responses. That's my experience.